everyone, and thank you for choosing to watch another video on qualitative and quantitative analysis of pharmaceutical excipients. Today I'm going to talk about Coco-Betaine. Coco-Betaine is a mild surfactant that is used in shampoos or liquid formulation, and it is a type of surfactant that you see that is being used in the baby shampoos because it is mild and it doesn't burn the eyes. And it is used with combination of SLS as a foam booster. Now, before I talk about the Coco-Betaine, I read a comment by one of the perhaps a subscriber that asked me to prepare a video on a list of excipients that I think he was trying to reverse engineering a solid dosage for. There were microcrystalline cellulose, modified starch, lactose, and I recall it was the magnesium stearate. Okay, it is not a problem, I can do that, but keep in mind that the methods that I'm going to describe may be applicable to you or maybe not, because I believe your task is to do the determination of these excipients in your dosage form, and the method that I'm going to talk about is only be specific on that excipient, and that method you have to work on it. It may be applicable to your task or maybe not, meaning you may have interfering peak or you may not. So this is all I said. I will prepare something for you as your request, and let me continue talking about Coco-Betaine when I go back to my computer and show you a slideshow. Talk to you soon. Hello again. So I'm going to talk about the qualitative and quantitative analysis of Coco-Betaine in pharmaceutical dosage form or in personal care products. First of all, the Coco-Betaine is a very mild surfactant, and it is usually used in the formulation for infant, like a baby shampoo, because it is not burning the eye, as I said before. Now, there is a very nice publication in the Cosmetic Ingredients Review that talks about the alkyl butane. And the molecule of butane is the tertiary amine that is attached to carboxylic acid. It's a molecule in the middle of the page to the left. And the alkyl butanes are the hydrocarbons like this C10 to C22 that are attached to the butane molecule, so they're alkyl butane. And Coco-Betaine is an alkyl butane. Now, in this publication, it has the information on Coco-Betaine that shows it is a heterogeneous mixture, and it is a mixture of, it says capric, but it is actually like a C10 or C12 like lauric, or meristic C14. So you got these hydrocarbons like C10, C12, C14 attached to butane, and they are in these ratios. It could be like a 10% of like a capric part, or 52% or 19% of the other ones. So it's a mixture of these molecules that make up the Coco-Betaine. Now, the raw material that I showed you earlier was actually the high-tone AB30, and I don't want to endorse the manufacturer of this raw material, but this excipient, it is Coco-Betaine, and the 30 is the percent of the non-aqueous phase. So the hydrocarbons constitute the 30% of the raw material, and the remaining, which is 70%, is water. Now, according to the product specification, there is 20 to 25% lauryl butane, or it is better to say dodecane attached to butane molecule, and the 7 to 10% is methyl butane, And there are some residual C14 alkyl dimethylamine present in this excipient. So that is my raw material that I had that I showed you earlier. First of all, the Coco-Betaine is not a compendial excipient, so we don't have any monograph in EP, USP, or BP. But definitely it is that has information on cosmetic publication. Although it is not compendial raw material, but in the FDA IID database, we have one entry for Cocobetaine, and it is for topical shampoo, and the maximum daily exposure is 133 milligram. And once again, the cosmetic ingredients review has information about alkyl betaine, and I encourage you to go and read on this publication to get more information about safety aspect of it or any other issues or information you want to get. For the qualitative and quantitative analysis, I'm going to talk about HPLC with ELSD detector. Maybe there are other methods out there, but this is the only one that I'm going to talk today. Now, this is the chromatogram of Cocobetaine in a formulation. So it is a finished product that we are able to see Cocobetaine peaks, and we are able to do the quantitation, and to some extent we can do the grade determination. First of all, the method we are using the mixed mode column, so which means the stationary phase has a hydrophilic part and has a hydrophobic part. The mobile phase for mobile phase A is water, acetonitrile, and glacial acetic acid. And mobile phase B is a phosphate buffer at pH 5.4 with acetonitrile. And diluent is water and methanol. So there are three peaks that are Cocobetaine related. One of them is around 2.7 minutes, which is C12 Cocobetaine. There is a smaller one around 3.3 minutes, which is a C14 Cocobetaine, and there is a smaller peak around like a 4.3 that it could be the residual molecule that they are talking about. So with this chromatography, as I said before, you can definitely do quantitation, and also because you have a profile, like you got peaks with a different ratio, you could get information about the grade. The grade I'm not talking about it is a USP grade or any other type of grade. What I mean that is that you could get information about who's the supplier of the raw material. For example, this particular raw material, I have the two peaks with a certain ratio. Maybe someone else's Cocobetaine will have different ratio of these two peaks. So definitely you can make a decision on which raw material that you want to use in your product that you're planning to make. There is another method in website that talks about the quantitation of betaine. Although this is not alkyl betaine, and definitely the alkyl betaines will be retained in the column significantly longer than these peaks that we see, but probably this method could work for you. I'm not sure, so you could give it a try, see how this is going to be working for your project or not. References, I would like to make a reference to FDA. There are some suppliers websites, definitely the cosmetic ingredients publication I would like to mention, and others. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, I appreciate you if you click the like button. And if you have experience working with Cocobetaine and you want to share your experience with us, I really appreciate that you write a comment, and I definitely will get back to. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye.